Hi, welcome to this instructional video on the TNCFoodTracker app. I'm Melissa Mathis, sports performance dietitian, creator and owner of this app. And this is really a unique app because it's basically based off of food groups and serving sizes of those food groups throughout the day, which really equate to a certain number of calories and macros. If you're not already working with me, I do suggest you go under settings in the About Us section, read up a little bit about what I do, hop on my website, totalnutritioncounseling.com, and get in touch with me that way. You can also find another dietitian at eatright.org in the Find an RDN button and plop in your zip code and work with a dietitian. The benefit of that is you're going to get evidence-based science and an individualized meal plan as well. So if you choose not to do that, you can go to my meal plan examples and you can read up on these examples and how to use them. Also go under general tracking tips and know how to track. Once you choose the right calorie level for you, you'll have a sample menu and a breakdown of each of the meals and snacks and how many serving sizes of food groups that you need at that time to equate to the number of calories. So you could choose that option. You could also use this app to help improve your overall nutrition. So let's say you want to increase your vegetable intake. You can disable all the other food groups and just have vegetables enable and then input them on the app at certain times of the day and increase your vegetable intake. So that's also a benefit. You can use the notification section and of course add times to help remind you it's time for you to track. And it's just a little gentle reminder that lets you know that. So let me show you how you would input a meal plan. You can go under default meal plan, or you can also go under settings, under manage meal plans, and there's a default meal plan for you. So it's already in here. And so then whatever your meal plan is, you can just add to that at each of your meals and snacks. You just adjust it to whatever your meal plan is. You can change the name, change the color of the button on the home page, make sure you change this save the changes, excuse me. So I just put in 3 grains on there so that we changed the default a little bit. So let's say it's time for you to track and you're having half a cup of oatmeal with a slice of bread. We'll call it a sprouted grain bread because that's going to be healthier. Half a cup of oatmeal is 2 grains and a slice of sprouted grain bread is 1 grain. You'll know that when you're working with a dietitian, but under each of the food groups, there is examples of serving sizes. So you could use that. You'll also know working with a dietitian that there's also 1 protein and half a cup of cooked oatmeal and also a protein serving in sprouted grain bread. And you can see here's your progress here. You can go under settings and adjust the functionality of how you track on the app if you so choose. And you can look at the summary for your day here in detail and look at how you're doing at each of the meals, and you also have a bar here. One thing I want to note is you could also add a meal plan. So if you're an athlete, your rest day is going to look a little different than your hard day training. So add a different name, add a different color on here, and adjust the meal plan accordingly. You could also do a shortcut and use the whatever you called your default plan, and in here input it from there. So it might be a little easier to do that. That's up to you. And then that's essentially how you use it. This is the progress bar. You could also go into history and look at your history in detail and see how you did on past days. I hope you enjoy the app.